whole film?
Remember, any driver who tries any hanky-panky with a contract actress is fired.
Hi, I'm Frank.
Hi. Your character is one of the many muses for Mr. Hughes. Can you touch on that and how you got into character for that? Because the movie was amazing. It was fantastic.
I read a lot of chapters in Hughes' books about the girls or the women that we've never even heard about because they would come and go. He would contract them to come in. They come in with their mothers. Some would last days, weeks, months, some a couple years, very much like Marla. And we just never knew that existed. I thought it was a myth, and I didn't know they were actual real women that came here and did that. And Marla is one of those girls, yet she is steadfast and very passionate and determined and really uses her smarts and her intellect to further her along than most of the other girls who are just kind of complacent and really just fine being settled in these classes and not ever meeting him. They're just happy to be there, whereas she's happy to be there, but she really wants to actually do what she came there to do. So I could really relate to her on that level, and I just kind of had to channel my inner beginner again, and I'm still like that when I get told no, so I got to just kind of channel that.
Mr. Hughes, I'd like to thank you for the chance to become a star.
You've never had a drink in your life?
I don't drink. Well, hello.
And Alden, you were the driver in the movie. Now, sometimes when you have famous people, the driver, the bodyguards, those are people that know everything, but you hear nothing, right? So can you talk about that? Because you saw a whole different side that hardly anybody really got to see, good and bad.
Yeah, and I think that's true to life. I think that sometimes you wonder about people who are close to very important people and probably all the secrets they get to hear. And yeah, I think like playing, one of the things with the whole experience that Warren created in the pre-production, I guess, of the movie is that we ended up spending so much time together at his house, and both me and Warren and then me and Lily, and often me and Lily would be left to our own devices to rehearse scenes or something. So sometimes it did feel like we were kind of waiting and expectant and in that same spirit that you feel in the movie.
2 weeks in Los Angeles, you're working for Howard Hughes.
No harm having high hopes, ma'am.
And what church do you go to, Frank?
First Methodist in Fresno.
I forgive you. She's kidding. We're Baptist.
You do know why Baptists think sex is bad, don't you? Because it might lead to dancing.
It's a fabulous movie. I don't want to talk too much because I'll give away too much. But what is something unexpected that when people go to the theaters, that they'd be like, oh, wow.
It's funny. I don't think, I mean, we talk about this all the time, but reading the script, obviously there's a sense of humor to it because Warren knew he wanted comedy in there, and he's such a brilliant writer and he knows the tone of it. But I don't think until he cast all the characters and then we were on the sets, on the days, shooting, and then even in the editing room, I don't think I knew it was going to be as funny as it was.
So you were surprised too to find...
I was surprised to find how humorous and how much, you know, Warren wanted Hughes to be humanized, and I think in finding a depth to him and you feel bad for him at times, you laugh with him, and he doesn't take himself too seriously to create a caricature of the character. And I think that's true with all of our characters, and the humor really grounds the picture. And I think that was something I was really surprised with, that I think audiences too will be surprised with.
One day I told my friend I was terribly blue.
You think I'm nuts, right?
Was it far too late?
Get that person out of here.
I think you should see someone.
When you told me the rules don't apply to me? He thought for a moment, then he answered.
You know, they don't apply to you either.
He said the rules don't apply.
What did you do to pass the time? Are you a jokester on set, or are you just kind of like, oh, I'm over here chilling?
We played some games. We joked around, yeah. We would like end up we would shoot in these houses and locations, mostly locations, I think, in the film. And so we would end up in the upstairs of this old Hollywood house would be us and the hair and makeup people.
We'd be kind of delirious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listening to music.
Like... Yeah, Warren does a lot of takes, and the schedule is eccentric. So we would end
I'm going to use that next time. It's like an eccentric schedule.
I like that.
See?
So we ended up spending a lot of time napping.
Warren believes
Warren's
in naps.
a big proponent of napping. 20-minute naps.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost on that schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's certain nap chairs on set that were set up. That's true.
Nap chairs. Okay. I
Yeah,
forget.
it's like those chairs, and you like recline and go all the way back for a nap.
Oh man. Well, again, great film. Looking forward to
Thank
seeing you
you.
guys in the future. You got some other projects coming out, so do you, and can't wait to check out Rules Don't Apply.
Thank you.
You make an old guy courageous, Marlon.
Did somebody give that to you?
She hit the jackpot.
You ain't seen nothing yet.